Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Duke Traps, America's best trap value, proudly presents North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
Welcome to North American Trapper. Today we're actually heading into the bait room, and I got 3 batches of mountain men that I brewed up, and I got to mix the liquid in that's on top, and then we're pretty much done, and that'll be ready to get out in the field and hopefully entice a coyote or two or a bobcat to work our set. But this week we're heading to the southern tier of New York. We're going out with Phil Farrar and a couple of his mates. We're just going out and going to show you some nest raider techniques and some coyote stuff, and I think you're going to enjoy this show a lot. We got the opportunity to go up there, and you know, these sets that we're showing you, obviously we show you a lot of the same things over and over, but that should be a testament to show you how good they work and how they can be used for yourself to be successful when you're out in the field. Well, we're going out to check traps now. Like I said, we put a few in, and I'm here with Dave Ott,
how you doing?
Lauren,
hi,
and Mr. Phil. How you doing, Phil?
Wonderful, Alan.
It's good to see you, buddy. Anyway, we've just broke the corner. We're coming down in, and this is Dave's property. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing. Actually, we got one right here.
Yeah.
It's a nice coon. Tell us a little bit about your property, and you know, first of all, I'd like to say that I appreciate you, inviting me up and telling Phil to give us a holler to come up and do this. But tell us a little bit about your property here and what you're trying to do as far as your hunting habitat.
Well, our property's been built around deer management, habitat management, but we have done a good job with the deer, but as far as the coons and the small critters, we haven't really done anything to control them.
Yeah.
And our habitat just lends itself to, these animals thriving as well. So when Phil Farrar from the Turkey Federation, a friend of mine, he put this together for Alan to come up here with us. We're very appreciative to have him here. We're learning about the trapping.
I'm appreciative too, because we come out here yesterday. We only put about 15 sets in. We just set a few trails. The cameras last night got some coyotes on the cat trail cameras, and we got our first coon right here. Pretty cool. And Miss Lauren's a taxidermist, so I think you're volunteering to do all the skinning.
I guess so.
And Phil, thanks for the invite, buddy.
This is all about the management having fun doing it.
The North American conservation model.
Exactly.
In effect here, we've got our first one, and we're going to get out and take a look at him. That's a nice coon there. Big old back end on him, huh?
Does he have a license plate?
No, he should probably have a license plate.
Came across from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
With his family or what? But
yeah, he should definitely have. He's right on this trail here. Actually, I will show this trail. They come out through the woods there. The reason I set this, you can actually see how it goes. The frost is on here today, but you can see the indention where it goes right by this tree. You can see how the trail goes there, and then it follows right across. Now, we did have one on the other side, and I had said this looks like a good place to have a double here, and we didn't get a double today, but we've got one, and it's a really nice big healthy coon, all black too. Really, he's got a lot of that metallic phase there on his backside, but it's a good start.
It's a great shape.
Yeah, beautiful.
We've got everybody here, the whole crew. They're coming out following us today.
Yeah.
Big guy and Otto.
How you doing?
What do you think? First coon you ever saw in a trap, or?
First one I ever saw in a leg hole.
That's cool. Yeah, those dog proofs, they do a good job.
They're perfect for these guys.
Yeah, they do.
Efficient way to do it.
They do a fantastic job. We've shown you how to put them in the ground. It's a really good tool for management, and it's also something that can be used to get new people involved. But we'll get him taken care of and move on down the road.
Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Welcome back to Duke Trap's presentation of North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
There's another one, Dave.
Yeah, this one looks like it's pretty curious about what we're doing.
Yeah, he's that was a good trail there. I was happy about that trail. That's another big coon. Coming right out of that edge, right to where you have them fed. You got your little smorgasbord for them over there.
Yeah, they're probably pretty healthy with the food that we planted for the deer, the turkeys, and the coons benefit from it too, for sure.
Well, we've got a nice one here, and we're gonna get out and get him taken care of. Pretty cool, but you got a really just awesome property here. That trail, you can see how that trail come out of the, just that thick stuff down in that bottom, and you can see how it's, that's what you're looking for. When you can see the beat down in the grass leading somewhere, that's a lot different. I tried to show you that yesterday. That's a lot different than a deer trail.
Yeah, and I see it all the time, and you really don't identify it with what actually that could be.
Yeah.
Right? But now, with you coming here and educating us on that.
Well, from now on, when I leave, like I said, I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna be able to continue to do this and take these out of the equation when I leave. The deer tend to disperse when they come out into a field. They don't keep continuing a straight line. They go left, they go right. But the game, when they come out, they take that shortest area and they beat those trails down to where they're going. And usually it's always going to be the shortest distance between one cover source to another.
It's probably, they know it's safe too.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
In, out.
Well, you've created a little bit of safe haven there for him.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Well, we're going to get this one taken care of.
He's trying to get
He's a pretty big one too. Big back end on him. You guys all having fun?
Oh yeah.
Phil, you love this stuff, don't you?
It's great, man. It's a lot of fun trapping.
Yeah, you've been with me, what, 3-4 years now?
Yeah, yep.
We
still haven't got you a turkey yet, but we're working on it.
I will be the first to admit I'm a master of truth. That would be because I give him about one day, and that getting up at 4:30 to go chase a yard chicken is not usually my cup of tea.
We're working on it, ladies and gentlemen. It'll happen.
He'll get me there one of these days. Tell us a little bit about this down here, Dave.
This is a 120-acre parcel we have of the 2,000 acres here, and it's a low-lying area, big swamp in the background, and the farmer leases about 70 acres here for soybeans, and we've put in our own soybeans and corn. It's just a heavily utilized area by all the game, deer, turkeys, raccoons, and a lot of coyotes running through here as well.
Well, it's just definitely beautiful down in here.
It's great habitat. It's worth, trucking back here all the way through that field from the road. It's about 700 yards to get back here. And once you get in there to that tower box up there, you can stay all day.
Well, this week on the Product Spotlight, I want to show you the 450 full jaw and offset. And these are part of the Duke Pro series, and you'll hear this click here. Click. That is the night latch, and both of them have that. This is a 450. It's a fantastic trap. The special is going to be free shipping. You get on the website, NorthAmericanTrapper.com, get a dozen of the full jaw or a dozen of the offset, and for as many dozen as you purchase, you're going to get free shipping by using the web code 450. So for any amount that is a dozen of the full jaw or the offset, you're going to get free shipping with web code 450.
Welcome back to Duke Trap's presentation of North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
There's one. Look at him peeking up around the corner there.
Oh yeah. That's a beauty right there.
Yeah, they're all pretty nice. That's not too bad. That's our last 2 sets. We've got 4 coons and basically 4 coons and 14 sets.
Yeah.
You know, like I told you yesterday, you asked, well, actually a couple people asked, you know, how many do you think we're going to have? I said, you know, if we have 4 or 5 coons, that'll be a good day.
Yeah, for day one.
Because, you know, we really just, you know, come out and threw some in on a few trails last night, but you can see how easy it is to get out here and do this on your own when I'm gone, too.
Well, all the coons we got have basically been the trails and the locations that you identified as probably the best of the set.
We kind of come around here, we cherry picked. There were some trails that we drove by. I was like, hey, this is definitely a coon trail or a possum trail. I'm not, well, we can find something better. But you could put traps on those, and there might have been coons that ran them last night, but we kind of did cherry pick, and we've got another one here to get out of your equation and keep a little bit of corn left for the deer. He's a nice one though. What's up, buddy? Well, that's not a bad day, huh?
No, boy, we're gonna eat good tonight.
Perfect. Well, we got 4 of them.
4 bandits.
Basically 14 quality sets. That's a pretty good day. You know, my percentage when I'm trapping raccoons, you know, I like to get 20-30%. That's kind of a good percentage. And when you're trapping canines, 10% is actually a really good percentage. If you put out 20 sets and you catch 2 predators, and what I mean by big predators would be your fox, your coyote, or your bobcat, or a fisher, you know, something that's a bigger predator, but 10% on that is really good. So, you know, you guys were asking how many you thought we were going to have, and I'm really happy with 4. You go out and put 14 sets in the ground, and you got a lot of property here.
Yeah.
I mean, where this is just a smidgen of what you have.
Yeah, and there's probably so many entry points into this corn.
Absolutely.
That, you know, we're picking the most obvious and the best trail sets for, you know, with your experience, and
I think it's been a
great start.
Pretty good start.
And it was 30 or 29 last night, which was pretty cold. And, I think you told me they're not that active.
They don't like the cold like a predator does. Your optimum nights on raccoons is that low 40s, mid 40s, rainy. Those warmer, rainy nights, the raccoons really do like to go at that point.
Well, maybe we'll have a better night tonight because the temperatures are not going to get us cold.
No, and we're going to put some canines out too.
Yeah.
What do you think, Miss Lauren?
This is great. Very happy.
You're the taxidermist. You getting ready to skin them for me?
All right.
That's a pretty good start. We'll take them back, and we're going to head out and set some canine sets. But like I was saying there, if you are trapping and you put sets out, if you can catch 20-30% on those coon sets, that's good. We had 14 sets out, caught 4 coon. That's a good start to this trip, good start to the 24 season. And you can see how thick that is down in there, and you just find these trails where they're coming out. I mean, you can see right there, that trail come right out through that thick stuff and led right to the DP. So we'll get more in the ground and hopefully come out here tomorrow and show you some more.
Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Welcome back to Duke Trap's presentation of North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
Good looking coyote. That Duke 450, that's the first First coyote, first canine that I've caught in a Duke 450. I put about a dozen sets here while we were here. This was a pretty nice location, right on this field edge. They had been seeing them, and you can see that 450. That's a pretty good pad catch in that 450. That's a full pad catch. And that was one of the reasons that I really wanted to get them in the ground. I wanted to show that that 450 is going to catch these bigger animals. And this is the first trip this year, but really nice fur on that coyote too. That's a real nice coyote. But that 450 did it. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh?
I'll tell you what.
That's a good one, dude.
That made my whole.
That made your whole. That's cool. Because that's probably annoying as hell.
We had a great time.
That's awesome.
This is the icing on the cake. Right?
Yeah, and that's a really good pelt too. That is a nice.
I can't wait to put them on my head, Alan.
Yeah, we'll get him skinned out and tanned up. But what a fitting end. This is pretty much, we got maybe 4 DPs left down there where we have caught 2 of the coons before. We're gonna put this remake in here. That Duke 450. You could see that's a real nice coyote, but you could see how good that pad catch was on that coyote. And quite honestly, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show these 450s in action. This is the offset, but you definitely can see that was a full pad catch in this. And if you know, I know I'm redundant with it. I know that I say it a lot and people are like, my God, just stop. But you bed your trap properly, you are definitely going to catch these animals, because they're going to work the set. If they don't hit the pan the first time, they're going to hit it the second. So we've got that reset, getting our hole redug, and the wind's really good here. The wind comes across this way, so if they're down in here hunting, you know, working through, they're going to smell everything that goes down through there, and that in and of itself is going to work them right into the set. But we'll get this remade. I'm putting a little bit of wax sand. I definitely don't need it for the temperatures today, but it is supposed to get a little bit cooler in the next few days, and this will keep the set in good working order. But I'm just putting that in there, getting that bedded properly, and that's tight now all the way around to where we want it. Basically, I'm going to use some of this dry duff here. That's actually really good. I'll mix a little bit of sand in with it, and I'll get a little bit more dry duff right here. He's got that all tore up, so it makes it really nice. And this whole area is polluted with scent. And I see that he left this little present right here. We're just going to take that and put that right on the side. And that's pretty much it on the remake. But all in all, you can see that the 450 is going to work. It's definitely a nice coyote we got here, full pad catch, and we're going to just take some of our Mountain Man, get a little bit of that. That's our prairie dog base bait. Get that down in the hole, and I'm going to take a little bit of Johnny Thorpe's Bad Medicine, which I know I had here. In this rock right here, I'm going to take it and just put a little bit of Bad Medicine, just a little bit, right under the rock. Probably got a little more than I wanted there, but I'm going to flip that rock over, and that's going to be right here on the hole as well. And that's it, done. We're good to go. We showed that the 450 is obviously going to work really good for the canines, and it's a good way to end the day right there. We're going to go down here. We got 4 more coon sets to check. Well, I think that's the second day we caught one on this trail. Nice one. What do you think, guys?
Beautiful.
Well, that wind's blowing today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually refreshing because it's a bit too warm.
It is. It's actually really warm.
For Halloween.
You know, for the last couple of days, I've been saying I wouldn't expect many coyotes in the sets because it's been 70 degrees at night, but we had that one back there, and we're just pulling the rest of the sets out and come upon this nice little coon here. So we're gonna get him taken care of, but you can see how that trail goes down through them weeds right there. And before they tore it all up, you could see where it went the whole way across. You can see it right there, and how that was bare out into the cornfield. Well, the mountain man's done, ready to be jarred up and put on the shelf, and also some of it for us to take out and use in the field to try and catch a few more coyotes and bobcats down the line. But as you can see, I showed you the 450 there. That's going to work for you in all of those situations. They're going to work pretty much anywhere across the country. Now, we were using the 450 there, but the 550, the 650, any one of those Duke Pro Series traps are going to work for you. And if you need any products, make sure you stop by the website, NorthAmericanTrapper.com. We basically got everything you're going to need to help you be successful when you're out in the field. I definitely want to thank Phil, Otter, and everybody else. It was a great time. I really enjoyed my time up there over those 3 or 4 days, and I look forward to getting back there. As always, the adventure begins where the road ends, and we'll see you next time on North American Trapper.
Trapping season is here, and now's the time to protect your deer and turkey populations. Raccoons, opossums, skunks, and coyotes are working your land right now. Get started today with a raccoon nesting bundle or our coyote predator bundles, which includes everything you need to start catching on day 1. Or go big with our complete predation packages and full-scale steward and conservationist kits. Browse all of our predation control packages at NorthAmericanTrapper.com.